Indie Mogul.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hollywood Effects. This week, we're in Southern California at Dreamworks Animation Studios. We're going to talk to some of the talented people that brought you Monsters vs. Aliens. Let's go. Can you give us a quick breakdown of what a person head of effects does for animation studio?
Well, what we do is we just look at the show for the effects and work on making sure that we could do it all first, and then just getting the quality up to a level, just to make sure that all the effects look great. We have a lot of huge characters, so they're 300, 400 feet tall. For the effects department, we just wanted to make sure to keep the scale of the character. So let's say if a giant character is falling into the water, that the splashes are, a lot of detail, splashes are nice and slow.
So we normally do everything digitally, so it's rarely that we would model things out. But it turns out that if you want someone to really visualize a set, it makes sense to build things out. Yeah. And then people understand, hey, you know what, if this is the Golden Gate Bridge and this is one span of it in the tower, that's Susan for you. Right. She's 50 feet tall. She's big but tiny in comparison to this big structure. We decided to make the bridge a character. Normally, this bridge would have been a static model. The character animators would have been told, go in there and just make his hand go through the bridge. Later, we'll make the bridge react to it. That wouldn't have worked in this case. It has to move. And there are objects on top of the bridge. So once the bridge moves, everything on top of the bridge has to move. It was given controls so that you could move it, you could tilt it, you could do all these actions on it, and you can see here.
If I flip left eye, right eye, right eye,
yes,
you can see this. It looks like it's rotating.
Yeah.
More than anything. And that's exactly the same thing that happens when, in real life, if you hold your hand up and you close left eye, right eye,
right.
Or if you look down your arm and you close left eye, right eye, you feel like you're getting this rotating angle.
Yeah. So when they're put together, you would never perceive those.
You can't see it in the theater at all. And with a single digital projector, we're projecting a left and a right image through one lens. So literally what we have is left and right going in, the projector buffers it into its memory, and it projects left, right, left, right, left, right at 144 frames a second. Nice. Now our film is still 24 frames per second in content. You can look at the digital 3D now, and it's just rock solid.
This week on WePCTV.
What if you erased FDR's identity? So it's there was a president here,
and it has the yearbook photo with the question mark, just the cartoon.
If I could erase anybody's identity, anyone, it would either be Katy Perry or the Fred guy from YouTube.
WePCTV is brought to you by ASUS and Intel. You dream it, ASUS builds it, Intel inside.
Hi, I'm Moby, and you're on IndieMogul.com.
So I'm here with Damon, and he is head of layout, correct?
That's correct, yes.
And you are going to tell us about this amazing new technology that you guys invented.
You can see we're in a 3D package here. In this case, it happens to be Maya. You see a CG camera that's in there that we click on. If we want to animate the camera, we choose a start frame, create a camera position.
Between.
Yeah, and it recalculates between those positions to give us a camera move. From my perspective, we've always looked at live action and gone, God, it's so cool how the camera feels like it's driven by an operator. It feels real. It has all that natural overshoot that we spend a lot of time trying to key. And so we've always really wanted to capture that. What you're looking at here, which is state-of-the-art 3D virtual camera. And you can see immediately that this is now a physical camera that is driving the camera in the computer. You can take it off and you can mount it on to anything, but this is now a physical camera that I can actually walk around the set. I can look around.
To be honest, I'm looking at this and it's so used to looking at a viewfinder, and you passed it past me and I wanted to dodge out of the way of the lens.
And the way this works is there's a whole lot of tracking beams that come off the roof, and then it basically calculates the space.
So all these black strips.
Exactly. We can scale this room. We can make this room bigger or smaller. That's what the toggle, the little Nintendo toggles are for. So we can make this room the size of a football field, and you can cut across a football field. For the first time, interactively, like live action, we could
Just like
work
you
the
said.
scene. Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
I mean, it just adds that whole other
We're
level of
gonna join.
filmmaking. Yeah.
We're going to join pretty soon. Movies will have such fidelity that you won't make that distinction anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's just adds that, like you said, that live event is huge.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might borrow that.
Copyright, sorry.
It's the first time I got a response of that. That's cool.
Hey everyone, do you want to see even more DreamWorks awesomeness? Then go to this link and check out the special report I did for Channel Frederator. It's in 3D. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's just regular D.